Within the dense forests of the valley, Briar Clan went about their business as usual, or rather, had returned to business as usual, with Petalspots calling for her new apprentice, Mousepaw, to follow her. "I'm not going to wait much longer," her voice echoed across the stone clearing. "If we're going to get any training done, you'd better come along right now." Mousepaw winced as he felt the eyes of the other Briar Clan cats on him. Eaglepaw in particular gave him a sneer. "Yeah, Murderpaw, run along and learn how to kill prey like you're supposed to." Mousepaw opened his mouth to retort, but before he could, Tidestorm walked up to cuff his apprentice over the ear. "Knock it off, Eaglepaw. You've got some training to catch up on yourself. Come on." The tortoiseshell Tom shot Mousepaw one last glare before turning to follow his mentor out of the camp. The younger apprentice let out a sigh as he watched the other walk out of his sight. That whole incident had been ages ago. It was an accident. They were kits. Besides, it wasn't like Eaglepaw was a star apprentice himself. He'd seen how the other Tom had been trying to seek help with his training outside the clan. Eaglepaw probably thought he was hiding it well, but Mousepaw had smelled Sun Clan on him multiple times already. He was kind of surprised nobody else seemed to notice it, but then again, the recent incident that forced them to the edges of Sun Clan's territory might have made the others less suspicious. It hadn't been pleasant, having a pair of two-legged kids come tromping into their territory, squealing loudly when they'd seen the cats running for safety. While the stone walls and thick brambles surrounding the camp helped provide plenty of protection from enemies and predators, the two-legged kids proved to be crafty, finding ways to maneuver around and over the obstacles and get into the camp. The entirety of Briar Clan had been in a mad rush at that point, to gather everyone together, grab the kits, and get to safety, all while dodging the grasping paws and clumsy footfalls of the two-legs. At one point, they had wandered close to the nursery, but before they could stumble inside, Mouse had run towards them, cutting them off by distracting them with cheerful-sounding trills and meows.
"All of you, get the kids out of here!"
Mouse meowed at the other cats.
"I'll catch up with you later!"
So, kits in tow, Vixen Star had led the rest of Briar Clan to Sun Clan's territory, staying on the edges to wait for Mouse to return. They never did. Even now, Mousepaw winced as he remembered how distressed his sibling had been with the other parent of their kits missing. Molly and Violet Frost, two of the newest members of Briar Clan, said it was likely that they might have been made into a kitty pet. Two-legged kids at that age were more curious rather than malicious, after all. Of course, even though the initial danger had passed, was the camp really that safe after all? If a pair of young two-legged kids could just wander on in, what was stopping anything worse? "Mousepaw, I am not going to call you again!" Petalspot's annoyed voice snapped Mousepaw out of their thoughts and back to reality. "Coming!" he called, running towards the camp entrance where his mentor paced irritably. "You certainly took your time," she snapped, looking over the young apprentice. "But at least you're a better listener than Eaglepaw." Mousepaw ignored the initial jab, instead choosing to focus on the little victory where he could get it. "Come on," Petalspots meowed. "We have some training to do." Hello everybody! Salty Sweet Ran here, and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge! And I'm here with Briar Clan once again. I can't believe we had like one snowfall this leaf bear. And it looks like it's already cleared up? The seasons confuse me right now. Hopefully it'll get cold again, but right now, we are with Briar Clan, and Mousepaw is training with his mentor, Petalspots. So let me go ahead and get all my stuff back up. There's Clay, who's doing some hunting, I believe is what Clay is doing. Yeah, I've set Clay to do some hunting. Some of the cats are doing hunting, except for some of the newcomers. While we've been away from Briar Clan, we got some new members to the clan, because they've been doing a little bit of recruiting in between episodes. I'm gonna close out of that. Good for you, Larkflight. Let's go ahead and take a look at Larkflight. You're going after... Apparently, according to this, you're trying to catch a poisonous snake. Great! Great start, Larkflight. Did you catch it? Really, Larkflight? Well, I'm gonna show you Larkflight for a second. Everyone else seems to just kind of be hanging around right now. Duck Feather and Molly are kind of watching the kids. Peach Paw, I'll get around to taking a look at everyone. Simba, stop playing with my dice. Why do you keep doing this? He's been stealing my dice lately. There, you can't get to them. They're on my bed now. He's giving me the most indignant look, like, why did you do that? Okay, anyway, Lark Flight. Like, if you, like, I don't want to kill you off, like, on your first day. But, man, look at, like, this really dark ginger, like, we have dark ginger cats already, but Lark Flight is, like, a really dark ginger. Look at you. You're a very pretty cat. Yeah, there we go, and then we can get, like, a look at the eyes. Look at you, Lark Flight. You are so pretty, like, look at that. Yeah, she's adorable. I love her. Lark Flight, I'm gonna go ahead and roll, in fact, because what you did... I was gonna introduce all the cats, and first off, we have to do a roll, so give me a second. Are you serious, Lark Flight? Okay, because it's Lark Flight's first day in the, like, that we're actually focusing on them, because we're in the clan, I decided to give, first off, I rolled death, but I'm like, well, it's Lark Flight's first day. Let's give Lark Flight advantage, because it's her first day. We don't want her to just get killed on her first day. She got poisoned anyway. Meaning that we need to get herbs to treat her, and if we don't have those herbs, she could still die. So, we're gonna need to find Clay. Lark Flight, come on. I'm gonna get another picture of you just because you're pretty, but come on, we need to find Clay. Where's Clay? Out here in the middle of these brambles and bushes. Oh boy. You're right by the edge of the territory, Clay. I may have you... You'll stalk for prey one more time, but Lark Flight kind of needs to get your attention. Let's have you socialize a couple times with Clay. Hopefully Clay will get his hunting done. Do we have porcinis? Because those are what we need. Do we have porcinis? We have glow orbs. We have... Oh, red assassin bug. That's fine. Red assassin bug works if we don't have porcinis, and we don't have porcinis. But, I know that we could, like, explore other territories, but for now, let's focus on here. In fact, when I switched to playing as these guys, they were all gathered together on another territory. The entire clan seems to be moving as one. They were all gathered together over here near the stone pool, and I think there are porcinis over here. They're not quite harvestable yet, but there are porcinis here, so I know we have them on the territory, so that's good. I know where to find porcinis, and everyone else does because they were there too. But we don't need them right off the bat yet. They're not even ready to harvest. Is anything harvestable? Like, everything is mature. I'm gonna teleport you out here and just, can't really, we don't have anything. Is there anything that needs to be, like, taken care of in this garden? Chamomile. Everything is, like, really well taken care of right now, which is good, but, like, we need to find any harvestables or herbs or something. There's no means to water, no means to weed. Everything's okay, which is good. What about over here? There's, like, this little... Nope. No point for that. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna even teleport you out. We don't even need you right now. So, either way. Okay, so I've introduced you to Lark Flight. Lark Flight's gonna get taken care of. In the meantime, right over here, we've got Weasel Claw. who was actually... Who was the person who submitted it? I think you were submitted by Little Nightmares, I believe? You and Peach Paw both were submitted by Little Nightmares. You were just Weasel at the time. But look at you. Right now, he's practicing his hunting, because he has no hunting skill yet. But you are a very handsome cat. Look at you. Like, he's got like the dark black stripes down the back, and it's kind of a blue-ish gray color, almost. We've got a lot of gray cats in the clan, in fact. But that's fine. Peach Paw is, like, are you mates quite yet? Yeah, you are. The two of them are mates. Peach Paw is very much the same as all of the other former apprentices. She is technically old enough where she should have been made a warrior, except that the whole thing with the clans went down, and now she is she could have been given a warrior name when she joined the clan as well, but she chose not to, actually, because she's sometime during her travels she became blind. Let me actually get a picture of you, sweetheart. Sometime during the journey, there you are. I keep missing you. Sometime during her journey, she became blind, and she's kind of been doubting herself a bit, whether she's really cut out to be a warrior. And she's been relying on Weasel Claw for so long. She wasn't born blind, she kind of became blind. I'm gonna explore a little bit more of that. And, maybe she could still become a warrior. It would just be a little bit trickier for her. But in the notes, it said that she wanted... In the notes I was given about her, it said that she may want to become a medicine cat. We'll explore a little bit more about that. Let's see. Down the line, we also have Midnight Fur right here, who's kind of just hovering over a moss ball. He is a very handsome former kitty pet, in fact. I think we've seen him around before. Look at you. You are a very handsome cat. I do really just love the way that these cats all look. Kind of got some spots in your fur too, if I look very closely. Yeah, you kind of got some spots. Very handsome kitty, Midnight Fur. He's a former kitty pet who feels like he has something to prove. He has the aggressive trait, he's proud, and he's a bit of a piggy. But that's just kind of how he is. Let's see, I've shown you Lark Flight, so I've shown you Peach Paw. Violet Frost is right here. She and her mate, Molly, are both former barn cats. I wish I had the, like, full notes on the character, like, right now, but... she and her mate were invited to join Briar Clan and kind of decided, yeah, why not? They used to live in a barn. Oh, Violet Frost, you look super sassy right here for some reason. I know you're just, like, playing with a moss ball. Aww. Oh, what just happened? Violet Frost? I'm concerned. Oh well. You enjoy that moss ball, that's so cute. She is a very sweet cat. She's very pretty. I love her. I'll go ahead and just kind of like let her play with that. She's here with her mate, Molly, who's a little bit more skittish, I believe. My game is starting to freeze up. Come on. Molly is right here. Yeah, she's skittish, shy, but she's also a very friendly cat. Let me take a look at you, Molly. She's this very pretty mottled brown cat. I don't know what her warrior name would be if she was given one, so for now I'm just calling her Molly. We do have a cat in the clan who's just named Clay with no full name, because that's what he chose. Maybe she might be the same, maybe not. Who knows? But she is a very pretty cat. She's a bit smaller than average as well, but that's fine. It could just be that Violet Frost and Midnight Fur are huge. And we've got a bunch of cats around here. Eaglepaw, are you playing with the kits? Eaglepaw? Eaglepaw appears to be playing with Sandkit. That's adorable. You want to chase Mousepaw, you want to sniff Little Kit, and you want to sniff Violet Frost. I'll keep that in mind. I do want to focus mainly on the newcomers, though. So you want to sniff Duckfeather, sniff Sandkit, sniff Birchkit. We don't have a toilet for you to drink from. Maybe you did that when you were a kitty pet, but you don't do that anymore. You want to sniff Applekit and eat the food. We do not have a bowl of food, but if you're getting hungry, I can definitely get some food from the hunters. You are already here. I'm sending you to do some hunting for now. I will keep in mind you want to sniff Bree, sniff Fox Spring, sniff Mouse. Mouse is gone. That's right. Mouse is gone. She has been taken by Two Legs. Maybe she'll turn up again. Maybe she won't. For now, she's still in the world. But there's a chance she could be rotated out at any point. Like, she has been... The way she's been set up when I do my rotations, she is no longer protected from being rotated out. So, there's a chance she could be removed from the world. And if that happens, then we're probably never going to see her again. We'll never know what's become of her. In the meantime, where's the other cats? Larkflight, yeah, I'm having you take care of them. You want to sniff Bramblekit? Speaking of Bramblekit, I've decided that Bramblekit uses she/her pronouns. Bramblekit is a Molly, or technically a she-cat, which is going to get confusing because we have a cat here named Molly. But I have seen people use the word Molly for a female cat before, so I think that's what I'm gonna be using, because not everyone who is a Molly will use she/her pronouns. Like Mouse, the cat who left, they were a Molly, but they are out of the rotation. But they use they/them pronouns. They were a Molly though, so. Let's see, little Bramblekit. Let me take a look at you, sweetheart. For those of you who may have been eagle-eyed, though, like if you were keeping track in the past, you may have noticed that in the past, the little icon right here said male. I do use, there's no gender-neutral icon for here, but Bramblekit is Molly. So I have gone in, changed some of the settings. I've actually added a new cast or whatever it is, for cats that happen to be trans. So they should, hopefully it'll work. Hopefully when Bramblekit gets a little older, she'll be able to be herself. I'm hoping that this works. I'm really hoping that the cast thing in the story progression mod works. Anyway, besides her, I've already introduced you guys to all of the new cats, so I'm gonna let everyone just kind of do what they want to, and keep an eye on Larkflight, who is chatting with Clay right now. Clay, I might actually have, after you're done chatting, I'm gonna have you run over to, I'm gonna have the two of you both actually run over here, because you guys kind of need to. So go here. Go here. Once you two are done chatting, just kind of keep an eye on that. And the two of you can, once you're done with this, once y'all are done chatting, yeah, go on. Head over to the medicine den. You too, Larkflight. Larkflight will have to take a couple days to recover, so that means no more hunting for Larkflight. Larkflight will still be treated. You're running so much slower. Makes sense, though, because you are dealing with the poison. Hey, good job, Lightpaw. Vixen Star failed to catch something, but that's alright. Okay, Clay, I'm gonna have you chat with Larkflight a little bit more. Socialize. Sniff. Socialize. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get rid of an assassin bug. So just one assassin bug. We only have one left, so we've gotta be careful with that. Oh yeah, do I have cats who are still sick? I need to double check that. I didn't check my notes for who's sick in between episodes. Let me do that, because everyone seems to be okay, actually. I just gotta remember certain details. That's right! Sandkit, as you may recall from several episodes... It's Little Kit. Where's Sandkit? You may recall from several episodes ago that Sandkit, apparently, Sandkit did have a nightmare where they couldn't breathe and they had to be comforted by... Duckfeather? Little Sandkit's nightmares have been getting worse. They have been getting more and more nightmares along the same lines. And what really worries Duckfeather is that some of them get really bad. There is a reason for this that I actually have in my notes. And I am keeping that reason to myself for now. This will come up eventually, I hope. I'm probably gonna make a list to choose from. Hey, Duckfeather, are you hanging out with Molly? I do feel bad for Duckfeather because they don't seem to be able to hang on to a mate. Like, they had Nessa when they were part of the community, but that didn't work out. They thought that they might have something special with Mouse, but then they turned out to just be friends. Like, they were raising kids together, but they were just friends at the time. They had a one-time thing with Tantomil, but it was just a one-time thing. I feel so bad for Duckfeather, so sorry, buddy. Let's see, Violet Frost, you are now able to hunt. Weaselclaw, you are now able to hunt. I don't need you guys to, tire yourselves out, necessarily. Midnight Fur, can you hunt? You cannot. Let's see. Yes, now you can. Okay. You don't need to tire yourselves out over this. But... oh my goodness, it's so cute to see little sand kids tackling Molly. It's super adorable. Okay, speaking of Sandkit. Okay, you are hungry. Yeah, we need to get food for the kits. Who all has food? Anyone? Anyone? You've got nothing. Petal Spots, you need to do some hunting out here. You need to show Mousepaw how to hunt. That is something that you need to do. Does Mousepaw have any hunting skill from those? No, but Mousepaw can stalk for prey now, so that's fine. Just gonna set it to go a few times. Petal Spots, in the meantime, will also stalk for prey a few times. She can do it a lot, and she also wants to catch a turtle, improve her hunting skill, and catch a fish. How well do you get along with everyone? Mousepaw, you have a decent relationship with, about the same as with Patchsun. Where's your relationship with Blossom Star? Almost none. That is very interesting to see, because back at the beginning, she had been very insistent, telling Blossom Paw, or at the time, Blossom Paw at the time, oh, you need to come back. I just had a litter of kit. You need to come back here where I am. I just had a litter of kits, and I need some help taking care of them. See if you can convince your brother to come too. I really want my kits with me. But instead, Patchsun got a vision from StarClan saying they needed to form SunClan, and Blossom Shade became Blossom Star, and now Petal Spots doesn't have any relationship at all with Blossom Star. It's very interesting to see that. I've been trying to work on a website for all the cats, going into their history and trying to see what happened to all of them so I can add some details. And it's super interesting to see how everything went down between Petal Spots and Blossom Star. It's really interesting. Spots is a very interesting character. I wonder if she'll ever, like... I don't know. But right now she's trying to show Mousepaw how to hunt. Sandkit, that's right. I need to get you some food. I need to get you some food, and I need to roll to see if you're sick. So give me a second. Okay, I'm actually not that surprised by what's going on with Sandkit. Sandkit's got some anxiety going on, which does not surprise me. It's like with all those nightmares and everything, of course Sandkit's gonna be pretty anxious about that. We've already kind of seen that. We've still gotta have you taken care of. Birchkit also kind of has some anxiety going on, like from before. Both of the kids have like a different sort of anxiety disorder. I'm probably gonna have to like do a little bit more research so I can get a little bit more accurate, but at the same time, they're also cats, so it's gonna be a little different. But Sandkit's definitely because of all the nightmares going on. Birchkit, I think at the time it was because Birchkit was kind of feeling a little neglected by Mouse or something. Where's your relationship with Mouse? Or, oh, you were actually very close with Mouse. You seemed, I think you were kind of feeling neglected by someone or something. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, they both have like different sorts of anxiety disorders, and they're just kids. Like they're going to age up eventually, like in 8 days, but they're just kids. So this is something that's gonna probably last with them. So little Sandkit, I need to grab food, that's right! Did you grab anything? Yes, you got a turtle, and you got a snake. Tidestorm, you really need to wake up and train Eaglepaw, because Eaglepaw is not super happy about the fact that you're supposed to be training him and you're not. Okay. You have a leaf because you failed. Anyone else? You have nothing. You're learning. There's no food today. It is Leaf Bear, so it is harder to find food. Okay, don't follow. See if you can grab some of this food. Duck Feather, you are off to go and jump onto a rock. Why don't you hunt? Because your kits are getting hungry. You do some hunting as well. I'm gonna send you out here. Just do it a few times. Bubble stream failed to catch. Everyone is doing... No one's catching any food. What's going on, guys? Let's see, new people. Midnight Fur, you want to sniff Sandkit. You want to sniff Weaselclaw. You want to sniff Duckfeather. Okay. Weaselclaw, you want to sniff Tidestorm. Being like, is it normal for you guys to be this lazy, I suppose? You want to sniff Larkflight, and you want to sniff Mousepaw. I'll remember that. Kind of got a full wish list. Larkflight, you want to sniff Duckfeather, sniff Sandkit, sniff Clay, that's fine. Once you're done chatting with Clay, I'll let you do one more sniff. And you can get that out of your way. Peachpaw, you want to sniff Clay, which doesn't surprise me. Mouse is no longer here, so I'm gonna remove that. You want to sniff Vixen Star. Violet Frost, you want to sniff Eaglepaw, sniff Bramblekit, sniff Bubble Stream. Molly, don't beg for food from the Two Lakes, she doesn't exist. Eat the food. Molly's just hungry. So we need food, basically, is what's going on. I think, Violet Frost, you're pouncing on Midnight Fur? Or did you already? Was it a good pounce or a bad pounce? It was a good pounce, I would say. But why don't you go and get some food, because your mate's getting pretty hungry. So go on, just kind of stalk for some prey out here. You do have a point in the hunting skills, so hopefully this goes well. Eaglepaw, you are kind of stuck kit-sitting, it would appear, with Peachpaw. Peachpaw does want to sniff Larkflight. You want to sniff Midnight Fur. And you want to sniff Lightpaw. Well, Midnight Fur is right here, so why don't you go ahead and sniff Midnight Fur? Petal Spots didn't catch. Everyone! What's going on, guys? We need food. Molly, what are you doing? You don't have any wishes right now. But Weaselclaw, have I set everyone to do stuff autonomously? I thought I did. Yeah, high free will. Aging's enabled, everything's good. Weaselclaw, should I just send you to do some hunting as well? It could just be that my game is just slow. We need food. Normally I would only do 3 for someone who doesn't have a ton of hunting skill. But we need food. Badly. Good thing Sandkid's eating right now. But Sandkid is still, like, feeling very anxious with everything. I may say that Sandkid might be an anxious eater. I think in the future I might go ahead and give Sandkid the glutton trait. Once they, I might do that actually after this episode. I'm gonna say that Sandkid may be like a nervous eater, perhaps? I know I am sometimes. You're gonna go and scratch on the scratching post, it's fine. Somebody freaked out. Aww. Molly, I'm sorry. I was trying to pause and I didn't. I'm sorry. Midnight Fur, you are stalking for prey. That's fine. Violet Frost caught a stag beetle. Okay, better than nothing. Violet Frost, you are doing good so far. So, stag beetle. Check. Nobody's coming to eat the mini python snake yet. That's okay, that's okay. Oh, here comes Vixen Star. You did not catch any food. But you're off to go and sniff the baby. Okay. Mousepaw didn't catch that tricky critter. Weaselclaw caught a lizard. Good job. The newcomers are doing great. There's a little bramble kid. Off she goes. Speaking of Bramble Kid, I know I was talking a bit about like how I'm setting stuff up so that like the trans cats can be more Bubble Stream. Okay, I'm glad I didn't catch you doing that. I was talking a little bit earlier about how I'm setting the trans cats to be more of themselves. I haven't explicitly mentioned who all of them are for a number of reasons. Partly because I don't want to. When I'm recording, I typically want to be a little bit more careful because not everyone in my family is supportive and I don't want to be overheard and get in trouble. But also, if you're curious, it will be on the website once I get like everyone their own pages. There's going to be a section that will like say like what their gender is, pronouns, sexuality, if that's been decided. Sometimes like just assume no one's straight unless I specifically say they're straight, because I don't always have a specific answer. Simba, what did you do? What is that? What did you mess with? That's a Ramune bottle. What the heck, Simba? He knocked over a bottle of Ramune, which is feeling very warm from my laptop, so that's an interesting sign. Oh boy, anyway, how is everyone doing right now? Larkflight, you seem to be okay. Midnight Fur, he's doing pretty okay right now. Violet Frost has improved her hunting. Excellent. So everyone seems to be okay right now. What are you up to, little Sandkid? Sandkid is adorable. I am very much a big Sandkid fan myself. Kind of like this light brown. I can hear the garbage truck outside. Maybe it's the recycle truck, who knows. But look at you, you're like a brownish tortoise shell almost. You can definitely see like signs of like what the parents' patterns were. Duckfeather is kind of a tortoiseshell. In fact, where are you, buddy? There you are. They have a lot of tortoiseshell in their fur, but it's kind of hard to see, actually. Because, one, it's very faded in some parts. So it looks more like a kind of brownish blend. It's more noticeable on Mousepaw. Mousepaw definitely got a lot more of like the bold tortoiseshell patterning. Look at you. Same parents, completely different outcomes with them. I wonder if your kits will wind up having that same look that all of Snailfang and Duckfeather's kits have. Because they all like have like this very like narrow face, like the very angry eyes. Mousepaw doesn't have that look, but they can pass it on to their kits through Froststar, so it's a possibility. But anyway, this has been going on for a little while now. Yeah, I might wrap this episode up here. Let me go back and see how everyone's doing. You're hunting a squirrel. Let's see if you catch the squirrel first, actually. You gonna get it? Gonna get the squirrel? Get us some food. Hey, good job, Mousepaw. And Weaselclaw. And Violet Frost. Everyone's getting the hunter trait. Did you catch a squirrel? Weaselclaw, did you catch a squirrel? Let me see. I think you did. I see a fuzzy tail. I definitely see that bushy tail. And I want to get like a good picture. There we go. There we go, Weaselclaw. Excellent. And I see Violet Frost over there through the bushes. There we go. Weaselclaw caught a squirrel. Excellent. And I'll roll for Violet Frost behind the scenes, I suppose. She can probably take care of herself, though. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here, guys. So if you guys enjoyed watching this episode, please go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe out there, friends.